Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, today I wanted us to discuss why did Raven not take the relic? This is kind of something that's been on my mind for a little bit, and I thought we'd go ahead and jump into this and kind of just break it down and talk about it. But anyways, so sit back, relax, I hope you all enjoy, and let's go ahead and get this discussion started. Now, anyways, so when we look at Raven, Raven herself, one of the things we learned about her was she wanted to get the relic. One of her whole points was to get the relic, and of course we've known this all the way back since Volume 4. We knew that Raven wanted to get the relic because she asked Crow, oh hey, has Salem gotten the relic from Beacon yet? And of course, she hadn't, but she also reveals that she had the Spring Maiden, which of course in due time we discovered that, oh yeah, Raven actually is the Spring Maiden herself. And since we see that she has this power, obviously if she could just get into the Vault of Haven, she would obviously be able to get the relic herself. And of course, using Vernal as a decoy, if in case something were to happen, then of course, this would actually work to her plan and she'd still find a way to be able to get this relic. But there are some problems here because she had the overall opportunity to take the relic, but she didn't. I mean, she stood right in front of it after the whole fight with Cinder, and she could have actually gone through the door and actually gotten the relic. But instead, obviously, Yang showed up and she did not do this. But it leaves the question, why did she just not take the relic then? I mean, that was your whole point of being there. Why not just take it and then just use a portal and dash out? I mean, because she could have warped somewhere else and, to whoever she's bonded to and got out of there. But instead, that didn't happen. But the whole point of her even teaming up with Cinder in the first place was so that she could, backstab her and then take the relic at the moment that she could take the opportunity. And that was the whole point. There was no point for her to join Cinder, for Salem, because obviously she wasn't going to work with Salem. And we already know that she's against Ozpin, and she was not going to work with Ozpin at all whatsoever to get this relic. So then, why was the whole entire fight against Cinder there if she was just going to leave the relic? And there could be some possible reasons as to why, and I'd say one of those reasons is because obviously, she would have them on her back. She would have Cinder as well as Salem and everyone following Salem chasing after her, and she would have to protect herself as well as her tribe. And as we already know, she would have a lot of problems just trying to protect them at all times, watching her back constantly because, oh wow, I backstabbed them, I have the relic now, they, are going to try to find my tribe. So constantly she would have to be, on her toes just thinking, oh man, when are they going to attack, when are they going to strike? So this would be a constant thing, and they would probably have to even constantly move the camp several times over just to try to constantly avoid running into Salem or anyone following Salem. So for one, that would already have been a problem right there. Now another problem obviously that we know is that she is afraid of Salem. Salem is terrifying to Raven. Raven is afraid that Salem could do terrible things to her and as well as her tribe, and this would leave them wide open to anything being possible because she fears that anything could possibly happen here. And considering that she doesn't know what Salem is completely capable of, I mean, she understands some things but not everything, she's afraid that anything could possibly happen to her. So protecting her tribe and herself is a big priority. Now, of course, watching Vernal die was another thing that could have actually triggered her to be afraid because, seeing that she died because Cinder obviously killed her because Cinder believed that she was the Spring Maiden. This shows that right there, she has basically a big target on her back now. Raven has a target, and she knows that she has to be very careful. But there could be another reason besides just this as well. And another reason could actually be is because she knows that even though she's not a big fan of Ozpin, she could probably trust her daughter because Raven does seem to love and care about Yang, but it's very different. And yes, Raven has made her mistakes, obviously abandoning her own daughter, which was obviously not the best decision. But it seems like when she obviously told her daughter, hey, Ozpin used his magic to turn us into birds, that's kind of something to think about. And it showed that even Ozpin stated, oh, well, your mother must very well trust you, because for Raven to go off and tell you that, that's a pretty big secret that she's been hiding. And, that's actually interesting that she threw that much trust into her daughter. And then, of course, when Yang and Raven talked at the end of the volume, Yang even said herself that she was going to stand up against Salem and that she was going to fight, with Ruby as well as the others. And, of course, Raven obviously has been afraid this whole time. She has, in truth, put up this act because she's been afraid. She's afraid of what could happen to her. And even just being a maiden herself, she had the target on her back for a long time, and of course putting this burden onto her daughter, in which she sees that her daughter Yang has allies that are going to be there for her, and she knows that her own brother Crow is actually there to help. So she knows that Yang could do this, and it shows that there is some form of belief and hope that her own daughter could do this, that Yang could pull this off possibly as well as her friends. And it shows that maybe Raven feels that it's best that way. And at the end of Volume 5, she obviously goes to Taiyang, and maybe that is something that is kind of foreshadowing the fact that maybe Team Stark, the remnants of what's left of Team Stark, will come and help. Maybe it will come help fight and, be brought back together to try to end this whole entire war with Salem that's been going on. And who knows? I mean, this would be something interesting, and I think that it would actually be really cool to see Team Stark come back. But maybe with Raven, maybe that's her point that she's trying to come across now, is maybe that she's putting lives in danger because, for one, she was the Spring Maiden, and yeah, she did have lives in danger. She had the Bronwyn tribe always change camps, it seems, whenever something were to go wrong. And considering that Raven is a complete target for Salem, or at least she was, I mean, at this point it doesn't really matter that much, considering that the vault to the Relic was open. So now Raven could just kind of be free realistically, but considering it seems like her daughter's in danger, maybe this is why she did this. Maybe she felt that, her daughter could actually protect the Relic along with her friends, and then maybe, Raven feels like she needs to jump in and actually try to help save her daughter. Maybe that's the whole point here. Maybe that's why she didn't take it. But anyways, let me know what you think down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, hit this video with a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and share this with your friends if you found this informative or useful. Well, anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful day, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Have yourselves a good one, everybody.